3, 2, 1. Episode 19 is upon us.
What's up, man? Welcome back to Joce Central. We got my boy Steven in this. We got Jacob in this bitch. Hey, man, we turned up.
You got you got the name right this time.
Yes, sir. Got my boy Sean in this bitch.
All right, yeah. We got Steven though.
I said the wrong name for the dude. Yeah, it's the guy that lives in my complex.
Yeah, James. He's been on the show. Like
I know him a lot better now. His name is James. He's actually very cool. So
hey, is Kenny back yet?
Kenny's still in Connecticut right now.
What is he doing out there?
He's truck driving, also doing some contractor work. You know, just stacking his bread up. You know, handling his business in Connecticut.
So I need to do.
Good. Mm-hmm. Stack your bread up or handle your business in Connecticut?
No.
Which one?
The first one.
Just to handle your business part.
I think we all do that. Especially you.
But nah, man, it's really just been a great ass week, man. We got the sweatsuits in, man. If y'all want something, let us know. We got some we got 2X, we got extra large, we got some larges.
Yeah, we got embroidered sweatsuits,
some smalls, so for the little people and stuff. So
yeah, for all the little people, come get your sweatsuits because I don't know who else we're gonna give it to. You say you got an extra small?
Nah, we just got regular smalls.
Just smalls. If you wear small and sweat gear, hit us up.
They cozy too, boy.
Yeah, they comfy.
When I tell you, boy, that thing kept me warm.
Ooh. Yeah, you know he like to be warm. Freaking 73 degrees in the damn house. With the hoodie on. But nah, man. So this man thinks Elon Musk is stupid.
Go ahead, Steven. Tell him why you think Elon Musk is stupid.
I'm not really a part of this dude.
Bro, come on, bro. You had a whole opinion earlier.
No, but I mean, like, so,
ain't nobody gonna fact check you.
So this is my deal with the. You know, everybody think these electric cars and all this the shit or whatever. So you don't know the backgrounds of the repercussions of these, you know, heavy batteries and these heavy frames and all this.
I'm agreeing with you so far.
So like you got to buy tires a lot more often or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like all of your wear parts, like your parts of your suspension and things like that. You know. Mm-hmm. And this is just coming from. TikTok or some bullshit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it makes
sense though.
Yeah,
batteries weigh a shit ton. I don't know if you understand that, but like on a golf cart, dude, people don't realize a golf cart. The two people on a golf cart, it's like 1,200 pounds on a fucking golf cart.
Them batteries go dead so quick, bro.
But the weight is the problem. So the suspension and stuff is not literally. It ain't manufactured to handle what you actually got going on. So you don't know what's really happening. I mean, you think you saving and you doing all this, you know what I mean? But
so they're bad cars, like performance wise is your point?
I ain't gonna say performance wise because I mean
I know they move. I know they accelerate fast.
Right, because I mean it's electric motors.
But they have bad suspension.
You got to buy tires more often than your suspension, your wear.
They are heavier cars.
Right. I mean you got a battery in it. Batteries are heavy. I mean,
I didn't know they was heavier.
Big ass batteries, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I know. But they don't have an engine. Engine's damn fucking heavy too.
Yeah, but batteries weigh a lot, dude. I'm telling you.
More than the engine.
I mean, probably.
I would see.
I would like to say that.
Let me see how
that would be true because I mean the amount of batteries that you gotta have to run a car.
Tesla Model 3 weight.
That's just some shit I seen, but I mean it makes sense though.
Ooh, that is kind of heavy. A Model 3 is either 3,500 or 4,100 pounds. I think my car is only like 2,600 in the low
heavy,
20s.
But do you think that is in the long run going to be a better decision for the world in general, as far as pollution and all?
I don't think we ain't got enough. There ain't enough information out there. So if you got a Tesla and you live here. You want to drive to New Orleans, you want to drive back, you got to charge somewhere. Ain't nowhere to charge that thing. Yeah. So you gotta have some kind of. Mm-hmm.
There needs to be a whole grid, like infrastructure of like.
They got some charges at Tanger right there.
Do they?
Yep. Damn. I saw them the other day. I was like, wow. Electric cars are really a thing. Somebody was charging up a big ass SUV.
They got a dude to say where I live at.
It was a big ass car with a fucking electric motor.
But I mean, like, I don't feel like we're there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like if I could afford them right now, I would get a Tesla, maybe as like my daily driver, and then have like a gas car as well.
Right.
Like for like long drives when not sure if you're gonna have a charge.
Right. If I don't know, or if just something happened and there's no way to get to the the charging station or whatever. Or if a hurricane come through and my damn
you ain't got no electricity.
Yeah, we didn't have power.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I was struggling the other day because my phone was on like 3%. The
what you
power.
Gonna do? Crank up a generator with some gas.
Yo, somebody
charge it.
Bro, one of the boys.
Somebody hit the damn light pole next to my neighborhood, cut out the power for the whole neighborhood, and therefore I had to just leave my house because my iPad and my phone was dying and I had shit to do.
Car.
Yeah, I just had shit to do, like, so I had to like.
You gonna need gas regardless, bro. Right. You gotta have
something that run on gas, bro.
To say that we gonna go gasless is just stupid.
We can't do that, man. We're a long ways away from doing that.
Yeah, because the thing about gas and a combustion engine is it operates with like you can make that happen in the middle of the desert,
right?
If
can't
everyone
make electricity happen without some kind of charge, like you need something to come from.
One of them dudes had like a Honda generator in the back, so he got to go get gas for the Honda generator to charge the Tesla, so he can keep going.
Oh no!
So I mean, you're defeating the purpose basically.
Right. You're still doing the same shit. You just
right. We ain't ready for that.
You're just skipping a step. Or you're adding a step, actually.
Right.
I can't just bring my Mophie pack.
You're probably making it worse because you getting the gas from the generator to charge the motherfucker, and then when you charge the motherfucker, you need more fucking parts because the shit's so heavy, and they gotta make the parts in the fucking factory that causes pollution.
Yeah, I kind of, I kind of like would like to know like the actual numbers behind how much pollution and greenhouse gases and everything that comes out of creating these cars versus driving them. Like it probably
cancels out.
Yeah, the manufacturing costs probably less for a gas car, but then the gas car puts out pollution, but then the factory that makes the electric car puts out pollution. And then you got to think about once the car is dead and gone, like once it's broken and it's totaled,
decompose of that bitch.
Yeah, those batteries got to go somewhere, and I know they're not going.
Do shit with batteries.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's like a big issue.
You're right. So at the plant, that is considered industrial waste. Mm-hmm. So we don't know where that goes.
Right.
You can't dispose of batteries as you can of
you can't just throw a piece of tissue in with a battery.
So we don't know the effects of that as of now, at least. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say. I mean, we're assuming that that's better, but in the long run,
is it better? Because we don't even know what to do with fucking plastic.
Right. Yeah. We haven't been in this era, so to say, long enough to know.
Yeah, because we haven't I'm pretty sure the first Tesla made is still on the road, unless it got totaled or something like that. But I mean, they're still very new, so we don't have like a big landfill full of those cars. You don't see like a.
You don't have a lot of background information.
I don't know what happens if you crush them like you crush the other cars. That they just blow up.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't a big.
I feel like that shit would probably be fucking horrible, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it
you kind of gotta dispose of them things now.
You gotta make sure it's not charged before you blow it up or something. Before you crush it,
explode when you crush it.
Going like that, bro. We gonna always need. A lot of people with the oil and gas thing, bro. You gonna always need oil. I don't give a shit what you.
No matter what happens,
every part that spins need lubrication.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And unless you want to go back to the horse and buggy.
That's a good point too.
That's where you gonna be. So I don't think we ain't gonna never be to the point of there ain't no. A lot of people are, I guess, afraid of that. All the jobs, blah, blah, blah. But dude, we gonna always need oil and gas. I mean, you look at them turbines. A wind turbine, I think, takes like. I don't know. Somebody was saying like 300 or 600 gallons of oil.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good thing to have both. But maybe.
Damn. So you still ain't getting away from the oil gas industry. You still.
Yeah.
I mean,
because them motherfuckers big, boy, and
people
they probably take a whole bunch of fucking lubricant.
Dude,
How big one is?
I was listening.
Them motherfuckers big. Like
what's big?
The wind turbines.
Wind turbines. Dude.
Oh, I heard they real bad for the environment.
They're huge. It takes so much to make them.
Bro, like I was listening at
I heard they fuck
I
with
listen
birds.
to Kid Craddock in the morning or whatever.
Yeah, they kill birds.
But I mean, you see them the housings and the fan blades. Fan blades.
The fucking
huge.
blades.
The blade is longer than a
that's what be killing the birds. That's
probably like 60 foot or it's probably more.
Do the birds just run into them?
Bigger than 60 foot. They be like 120.
It's huge.
Them motherfuckers big.
Do the birds just run into them? Is that how they kill them?
They're probably just not used to them being there, so they probably just flying like, and it just.
I don't know about the birds.
That's like a thing, yeah. They kill birds, but like birds are just flying.
I've been hearing a lot about turbines and birds. Like I'm like,
chickens.
Can't they just stay away from them?
They probably just not used to seeing that shit,
I wonder
like
if
a brand
new
thing,
I wonder if also like the way that it fucks with the wind kind of like sucks the birds into the not like a rip current in the air.
So it's not like a vacuum
powered,
or nothing. No.
Right, so it's not powered. It's all supposed to be based upon the wind. So
it moves because the wind pushes it. I understand that. Yeah,
and like it shifts in the direction to optimize. It ain't really
going
very
fast. So I don't know how that's killing a bird. You just gotta be a dumb bird.
Yeah, the bird just getting there at the wrong time.
Because
maybe it's killing the right bird.
Yeah, birds is in the way.
We need to get something to kill mosquitoes. That's what
we need to get something to kill them fucking killer hornets that's around the world somewhere that's. People been talking about.
We need mosquitoes.
I don't know where they at, but they need to go.
We do something with that before they inhabit over here.
Maybe Elon Musk can send all the murder hornets to space.
So do you think people who think Elon Musk is smart are dumb?
Everybody's got an opinion. I can't say
that. I think more so. The way you feel about Elon Musk is you don't agree with his decisions, but he's an intelligent guy, right?
I'm not saying that he's not intelligent, but you seen that dude, his kid name? I ain't seen it.
Oh yeah, A12.
So what is his kid's name?
It's I think it's AE12.
What?
Right. So you gonna name your child something like that? Come on, bro.
What?
Yeah. So you don't think he makes good decisions.
That came up.
Is that what it?
What is
it's
that?
like
it's XAE and it's together.
Yeah.
Then it's an A-12.
Wait, it's AE12.
That nigga is a robot, bro.
So is that very?
That's a gun on Modern Warfare, I think.
Do you think that's very smart? What are you gonna name your first child?
Bro,
you ain't got none yet.
This is some conspiracy. This is some conspiracy shit. But I think Elon Musk is a robot or some kind of entity that's not a human.
Maybe.
And that he's trying to transition
Y'all
the
watch the
world
Joe Rogan podcast?
into like some kind of computerized simulation.
I don't even know.
And he doesn't want. He wants to like kind of trick us into like putting chips in our brain that he can program us.
Yeah, maybe he's not made out of metal, but he could be working on behalf of the AI takeover or whatever. So. You know.
You had too much to drink.
Bro,
AI take over. Come on, bro.
You don't think so? Wait.
Come on, bro. It's all the proof is here. So you think coronavirus is real? Is a real thing that wasn't created by somebody who came from the AI people and they sponsored it and they brought COVID here. That way we can all go into like a tech-based society and a virtual society. That way they can make us more comfortable to the technology. That way they can implant it in us.
That's a whole nother spectrum that I ain't thought about.
But what you think about it now?
What you think about it now?
That I broke it down to you.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, you it do sound like bullshit, but I don't know.
You never know though. I mean, you
exactly.
But
yeah, I mean, if that was happening, we wouldn't know about it.
Dude,
we would just have to speculate.
This ain't got nothing to do with like what y'all got on your little paper, whatever. But so
that's not on the paper,
bro. This kind of fucked me up a little bit. So the other day, me and Tyler were talking at work. Mm-hmm. So he was saying that there's some scientist somewhere, whatever, that are saying that we are actually living in the past. So I was literally like, all right, that's kind of bullshit. But then So how do you explain? What's the little thing where you? It's like it's a dream.
Deja vu.
Deja vu. So how can you explain deja vu then? You know, and I'm like, man.
I could, bro.
You kind of got me thinking on that. You know what I'm saying?
If I asked you to explain what deja vu is, what would you say right now? Have you thought about that? Like, what is deja vu?
Deja vu is a way for your mind to verify that it's on the right track, or that is justifying a way to show that you're on a path to your fate. It's like a way to kind of show that you're on the right track, or some shit like that.
So you don't think that's something that you've seen and a glimpse of what you remember of what you seeing?
I think it's a way to kind of
verify
that what you're doing is right.
But you've seen that before, correct?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yep. So are we living in the past?
I feel like we're living in a simulation that has already kind of has a predestined.
It's already happened.
It already has a predestined ending, but we have to make sure that we don't let our free will get in the way of that ending. You know, because we do have free will, and I feel like we can have some kind of control over it. But at the end of the day, there is like a lot of fate.
But that deja vu, dude, I'm telling you that.
So what you say about when deja vu happens, that means that's confirmation that what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing.
Everything that happened up to that point was supposed to happen exactly how it did.
You ever been in like a deja vu, like a kind of like a longer deja vu? Like sometimes it'll a little something to happen and you'll be like, wait, hold up, and you think about it for a minute. But sometimes I'll be in a state of deja vu where like I'm like, wait, this happened already, and then I'll immediately be like, and then this is about to happen, and then it fucking happens. Like sometimes like I'll notice that I'm thinking, I'm like, whoa, hold up, and then I'm like, and I bet you when I look over here, I'm gonna see this, and then it happens.
You tripping? You with the AI? You with the AI people? Fool.
I don't know what deja vu is.
Nope,
sometimes I feel like
you with Elon Musk and them.
Yeah, I don't know when that happens. Sometimes I feel like I don't know if like what happened first, the shit that happened, or
did that actually happen, or was.
But see, that's the deja vu thing. So like,
or did I just tell myself that I was
supposed to happen?
So but is there like a time limit? Because I mean, you could have seen that 3 weeks before, and then you three weeks
because I think about it. No, because I'll think about it. I'll be like, I've never been in this place wearing this outfit with these people before. Like I've never done this. I know for a fact I've never done this. Right? Like when deja vu happens, you're like, wait, did this happen? And then you're like, you got to think about it, and you're like, wait, no, but I've never done this before. Bro. I know I've never. When you
wake up in the morning, what really makes you put on a certain pair of jeans or a certain shirt, or like, you know, just do shit like a certain way? Like, what actually is that thing that's making you make those choices?
The weather. I check the weather and I decide what I'm gonna put on.
The weather?
Yeah, but the weather's jackets and shit. Yeah, but
I'm just joking.
But I'm saying like when you see all them jackets like on your fucking coat hangers, like what make you grab that one?
Yeah,
like, what make you when you see them jeans, like what make you put them on? Like,
right.
Why they was right there for you to pick? Like, I don't know.
That's why when people
why you folded them in that order to get like that, and it's for you to. I don't know, son.
So do you really think we living in the past?
I'm not gonna say the past, but like
I don't know.
We living in a simulation to me.
I don't really.
I think that may have been kind of the word. Maybe can't remember what he was, but it's some old boy that's a lot smarter than we are. They ain't no right. Like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, like the way I think about it is like I don't really think time is like a real thing. Like time, it's not like there's a beginning and an end, you know, and it just plays out this one way. I think whatever systems is in place in the universe that is happening, like whatever patterns are taking place, they work the same backwards and forwards. Like just think of like a VHS tape. Like it's frame by frame by frame, and if you play it backwards, the real world is moving forward in time, but the VHS is playing in reverse. So this is happening. So like instead of frame 1, 2, 3 happening on second 1, 2, 3, frame 3, 2, 1 is happening on frame 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like, so things can go backwards but still be moving technically forward in time. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Whoa.
So time is just something. Sense, time is just something you could play with, depending on.
Time is relative.
Yeah, right. It's relative. So it depending on the outside perspective of what's going on. That is your perception of the movement of time. Like everything actually is just still as far as time goes. It's just time is just something that we apply to the world. Like we look at things because we kind of have like for us to recognize patterns and to be able to predict.
For us to add structure to anything, you have to add.
Right. You got to. Like I don't know if we never had like clocks and jobs and all kind of shit. Like everything that we use to keep track of time. I don't know if we would have the same sense of time.
I know.
I think we would just be like...
We would feel... The way that we feel would be so different.
I think we would just be living in the present constantly.
Because, like, think about it, bro. Like, when you get into, like, that little flow state, when you're, like, working on something, like, you lose that whole sense of time.
Yeah. Trust me, bro. With
like
these
when
podcasts...
I'm making a song or, like, when we're making a podcast or, like, you fucking making a video or some shit... Mm-hmm. You lose track of like how much time it actually passed.
I'd be mad,
or like you studying, and all of a sudden it's like, damn, it's fucking 3 in the morning. Like,
yeah, I get so.
I ain't even fucking know because you like really into what you're doing.
Yeah. Instead
of actually like looking at the time, like, oh, it's this time. Boom, you checking your watch, you checking the laptop or whatever. But like, then like daylight saving time will come when you actually focus on the time. Mm-hmm. And then like you start feeling sleepy earlier and shit. Yeah, like your body and your mind is kind of adapted to that concept of time. But if you keep yourself away from that and you kind of focus on shit that actually engages your mind, then you won't actually ever feel that way.
You don't feel, no, trust me. Like I'll tell you straight up, like with especially like these long podcasts and the music videos, and you know, even I'm sure you know when you're making music, like literally time goes by so fast. Right. Like I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this right now, and it's not the same thing as like reading a book. Well, I mean, for some people, if you're really into books, then it'll be the same. But when your brain is fully engaged, there's not a piece of your brain that is engaged in keeping track of time. So when you're fully engaged and you're just being creative and you're using all your brain power to get something done, time goes by without your brain keeping track of it, because you don't have the capacity to do so because you just focused. So without the capacity to keep track of time, without like I'm sure we've all been in class and been like 1, 2, 3, like waiting for the clock, like watching the clock. Time goes by so slow, and when it comes down time to do something that you really love, it's almost as if time is still. And
so do you feel like when we are in like that flow state, or like when we're in that feeling that we don't feel any time, do you feel like that feeling can be infinite if we stay in it? You know, like we'll never feel time again. Like we'll just...
I think that's and if you could move a little closer to the mic, that'd be dope. But I think you know, actually it's something that I've been really working on personally, is like, you know, when you catch yourself thinking about the past or the future a whole lot, time feels very heavy. It's like why can't tomorrow just come right now? Like you think about something you got to do tomorrow, and it's just like, you know, think of like a Sunday, and you know Monday's coming up, and you're dreading the fact that you got to go to work or whatever. And that Sunday, you spend the whole Sunday pissed off, like, oh, now it's 5 o'clock. Shit, now it's 6 o'clock. Fucking 7 already. God damn, Sunday's getting out of, like, the whole weekend gone. time feels so heavy, but I think if you could practice taking yourself out of the past and the future and realize that the only moment that really exists is right now, you sort of realize that time doesn't exist, but movement exists. Like the sun moves, the moon moves, your car moves, your heart beats, your blood moves, people walk around. And if you can like literally forget about the future and forget about the past, you notice what is actually going on around you. You're not focused on something that doesn't exist. So really, in that sort of sense of the word, because like I said, time is only exists in your brain, but if you only focus on the present, you really don't experience time.
Exactly.
And I don't know, like that's such a crazy thing to me. I
because
think,
bro, like I've been meditating. Like I meditate in the morning before work, bro. That's like the longest time has ever felt. Like when you just fucking breathing in and out. It's like, bro, like that shit feels like forever, bro. And then like you get into the spin of the day, you got all this shit coming at you and all this, and then you fucking look up and it's like, damn, like I've been so engaged in all this other shit that I didn't even fucking realize how much fucking time has passed, bro. And it's like, if I really just if you can take every second of your day to really just like really feel what's going on, like seeing what's going on around you, bro, I really feel like people will be way healthier and like they can really like, that'd be just so much more love because everybody would appreciate their time way more.
And you can even be more in tune with like yourself. Like you can watch your own thoughts like happen and look at them and be like, oh shit, like look what I'm doing. Like, you know, I need to just take myself out of that instead of because when you're anxious, your mind is just racing and you're getting nothing done. You can't address a single thought
because there's so many thoughts. You don't know where to start.
You don't even know where to start. And then plus when you think about the future, you're not there yet, so you can't do anything about it. Like, so there has to be something that you can manage right now while you're right here. And usually that's really just like your own body and your own thoughts. And I think people would be more aware of like their health. Like they would know that their stomach doesn't feel good, or they would know that their energy level isn't high. You know, I noticed like a while, like before, like back when I used to be a much more anxious person and more like worried about all kind of other things. People would talk about their diets and everything, and they'd be like, oh, you know, I started this diet and I feel I got so much more energy throughout the day. I never knew how much energy I had throughout the day. Like, you know what I mean? You ever felt like, I don't know if I have a lot of energy. I'm just doing shit and thinking about shit. I always feel tired. I don't know. You know? So, I don't know. I think you can be more aware of like yourself if you can take yourself out of that.
Yeah, when you take that time out just to kind of feel where your body is, and then you're staying more aware throughout the day when you do that. And then you can kind of like assess yourself throughout the week. It's like, fuck, I felt a little weak this week. Like, what happened? Like, what was the difference? Like, maybe your diet changed, or maybe you ain't exercise as much as you wanted to, or some shit like that. And it's like, yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a break. Right on that. All right, let me pause that up real quick. And we back. So Elon Musk has a new tequila bottle and it looks kind of cool. It's in the shape of a lightning bolt. And
that thing fire.
It look cool.
I'm gonna drink it.
You better stay in line like it's some Jordans.
How lightning bolt stand up though?
It's got a stand that come with it.
Yeah, bro, that thing fire, bro.
It come with a little stand.
What is it?
He said,
I think it's. I don't know. It says Tesla tequila. I think that's what it's called.
Tesla tequila.
But it's brown.
Bro, this dude getting in there all fucking.
Well, you know, I hung with a lot of Mexican, like real Mexican people. I ain't talking about like people from right over the border of Mexico. I'm talking about like Mexico City, Micho Cal. Like
you talking about Mexicans?
Like real Mexican people. See, like a lot of people drink Patron. They ain't never drank Patron.
They drink Don Julio.
Don Julio. That's where it's at.
That's that shit. Don Julio
that's
gets you, boy. Get your Lulio.
That's tequila. Don Julio.
Yeah, it is.
It's better than Patron.
Yeah, it's definitely better
that
quality.
Is my
yes.
opinion, you know,
Don Julio is like top tier. Patron is good. Like Patron is like crown, honestly.
I think if anybody were to have the best opinion, it'd probably be the Mexicans, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah, that's why they use that.
Bing. Tell you what.
Don Julio.
He said everybody had to. Facts.
So you don't think Elon Musk know his tequila the way?
I'm gonna say no.
I would say that he knows some. Bro, I would say he knows some Mexicans that can give him some tequila advice.
I mean, you got different.
He went to his factory.
So
Jose Cuervo's pretty good.
They got them different names or whatever for the tequila stuff or whatever. But what I was told is the brown is the one that's made to be mixing. The clear is the one that you're supposed to take shots.
It looked brown.
Yeah, the clear is the one that you shot up. Yeah,
that's when you're supposed to take shots.
Don Julio is a shot drink. It's not a mixed drink. No, you're supposed to. That thing nice.
That's it right there.
That's like a fake ass lighting boat.
It looked like cologne.
Like a punk ass.
I thought it was a spray. He said a punk ass
tequila.
You spray it on your tongue. That's just disgusting. If you had a spray liquor, I'm gonna make the first spray liquor.
Order me some more cologne today, man.
Agave tequila.
Jacob, what you think?
What kind of cologne?
Jacob, what if we make the first spray liquor?
Spray liquor?
Damn.
Like you put it in this, like I got mouthwash. Bro, it's the same shit, bro. You get drunk off a spray.
Yeah, but you gotta like if you spray it in your mouth, you tasting it all the way, but you not getting barely any
in the back of your throat.
I would rather die.
You might
I'd rather point a gun in the back of my throat.
He said you might be exactly.
I'm gonna say no though, because I mean you're gonna absorb it, so everything is absorbed. You know, right. It's all about absorption. Whether you drink it, whatever,
spray it,
it's
fuck it.
But
how many times you gotta spray it to get the same amount?
You probably want to spray that bitch 10 times. You gotta spray it, but when you spray it, you ain't gonna really taste it because it's gonna numb your shit.
Well, whenever you spray it, you will taste it and you'll know whether you like it or not. So like,
we just gotta make it taste good.
If you had like these little taste test sprays, like how they do cologne, I'm gonna see how that smells. Oh, I don't like that. That's suck. But with like alcohol,
it ain't too bad.
Good. I'm gonna buy that shit.
Like the
like a sample.
What them things called? The spray candies or whatever. You ever had them? It was like a little. It was just like it looked like a little chapstick thing, but it just had a little top on it, and it was just candy, and it was just like this liquid you would just spray in your mouth.
That must be when y'all boys.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had that and the baby bottle pops and.
Y'all had candy cigarettes.
Yeah, that was my shit too. The candy cigarettes.
What about cigars?
I love
bubblegum cigar.
They were just bigger.
Ooh, a bubblegum cigar?
Yeah, bro, you ain't had that?
I have.
I ain't never had one.
I sort of remember what you talk about, but barely. It's just a big like cigar shaped piece of bubblegum, right?
Yeah, people do it now like for
so it's a bubblegum cigar. It's not a cigar bubblegum.
So what is the difference?
Wait, no, it is a cigar bubblegum.
Can you
it's not a bubblegum cigar.
So
it's not a bubblegum cigar.
It's a cigar bubblegum.
It's a cigar.
A what?
It's a cigar bubblegum.
No. It's a cigar bubblegum.
It's a cigar bubblegum.
All right, yeah. But
he said yeah. Ooh, they blocked the fuck out that point. That shit is so. Pick that bitch up, score that motherfucker.
They look sloppier than East Jeff.
Yeah, they trash. But nah, son.
You want to talk about Vaughn?
Who?
Vaughn.
Bruh, it's a sad. All right, bruh. This the day King Von has sadly passed away. Chicago rapper signed by Lil Durk. Apparently, it looks like he got in a fight outside of a Atlanta nightclub.
Yeah, that's what it says.
With some people from Quando Rondo's crew, which is a young boy artist.
4 other dudes got shot.
Yeah, they had 4 other people get shot in an altercation. It's sad, man. I mean, this man's album literally just came out last week, and everybody loved it. He been doing great. He been coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time coming. The man was only 26 years old, had a lot of life ahead of him, and he was just on the brink of success. And then this tragic event happened. So
rest in peace, King Von.
Thoughts and prayers out to the whole family,
to the family, and anybody who loved him. How do you feel? I just thought about this. How do you feel about record labels profiting off of the albums of deceased rappers?
I feel like every single royalty after the death of an artist,
anything that would have gone to Vine, anything that would have gone to Vine, go to the family.
Should go to the family.
But the labels still get to make all the money that they want to make.
Yep. That's what makes me so like skeptical about labels, man. Because I feel like when Nipsey Hussle died, Atlantic Records is getting a lot of those royalties that they really shouldn't get off of that last album that he put out, Victory Lap, where he did a joint venture with Atlantic Records. He really was an independent artist, and then he, for some reason, for that album, he chose to work with another label, and he just so happened to die after. And I feel like they're getting a lot of those royalties that his family should be getting. And it just made me feel the type of way about when you die, you should make sure every single cent that you make goes to your family, bro.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and what about the records that come out that like way after they die from just like, I don't know, like maybe just
like that deceased album, like that little like soundtrack that they always put out, like Juice WRLD's album and stuff.
Yeah, like the newest Juice WRLD album, like I think Pop Smoke's last album. Yeah. They did one with I think they did two with Tentacion.
Yeah.
So
yeah, X had two dead albums.
And the thing is like the selfish
like whenever
part.
You die, like where should your royalties go and stuff.
Well, I understand that, but I don't know who the people y'all talking about.
They rappers who
you know who XXXTentacion is, and you know who Pop Smoke is.
Pop Smoke. Who the fuck is Pop Smoke?
You know who Nipsey Hussle is.
How about I shake the room?
Yeah.
Pop Smoke.
You said you go on TikTok.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke's on.
Christian Dior. I'ma sell all the stores.
You be on TikTok?
Welcome to the party. I'm on the mind of Xandaline. That's why I'm moving retarded. That's why I'm moving retarded?
Pop Smoke.
Dude, you doing that shit perfect, bro. I'm about to have to copyright that
like
shit.
Some mechanic back in the fucking country. You probably know about Pop Smoke.
Wait, don't you be on TikTok, bro?
I'm old, bro. I ain't got that.
I thought you said you saw something on TikTok about Elon Musk or something like that.
Yeah, but the car thing or whatever.
Yeah. So you got the app on your phone, right?
Yeah, but who is Pop Smoke?
You be on TikTok, huh? You love TikTok, huh? I know you seen Pop Smoke's album. If you get on TikTok, you hear Pop
But nah, the whole gist of it is that when you die, make sure that you got your ducks in a row. Because these labels will put in a contract that they get all the royalties when your ass is dead.
Yeah, I just wonder if somebody's like coming after the hard drives and shit. Like I always wonder, like when the album gets put out a whole year after the person died, it's like where did they get these files? Like did they go through the laptop?
Like who did that?
Is the family okay? Like handing
who finished mixing that? Yeah.
Well, we can assume it's the engineers and they got all of that shit. But is the family handing over the laptop?
Because you notice that Nipsey never had a post-death album yet. And it's been over a year now.
Yeah.
Nothing else has come out. But he's openly said that he was working on a whole other album.
Yeah.
And it was already getting recorded before he died, months before he died.
Yeah, Nipsey probably was a little bit.
And I feel like he got a whole team that's not even letting that shit happen.
Yeah.
They probably not even
Nipsey,
going that
I think
way.
Nipsey owned his shit.
Yeah, he probably did, which is why
it's usually
but Atlantic probably getting a lot of that shit from that last album though, because they probably they had an agreement.
That's okay though.
To where they had an agreement. He signed off on it.
You're right.
And they did a joint venture together.
That's okay
with the marketing and all that.
But it's the young rappers.
Next album.
It's the young rappers that I know that they don't know much about business and they don't know much about owning their masters and they don't know much about having their own crew with their own.
All they know is fucking pay me and I get money off shows.
Yeah, like. And so I wonder if it's just like in a contract that says that even after death, we have the ability to go to your laptop and find out and create and like fulfill the contract. Like if the contract that you sign has like 2 more albums left on it that you need to fulfill, and you die, what if the contract says we are able, even if you die, we are able to go into your hard drives and get material that you created and do whatever we want with it. And like, I mean, just
a lot of contracts say that. Like Michael Jackson's contract. Michael Jackson's contract said that.
You sit a day.
And his mom was trying to sue the record labels and shit.
You'll spend a week just thinking about how you want the track list to be in order. Mm-hmm. They don't. Obviously, the dead artist don't know.
Totally
obviously, the dead artist has no control over the track list.
Nope.
Or what, or
the
like
order,
like what, like even though you
what
recorded
kind of
something,
skits you want to put,
and
in
even though
it.
you recorded something, that doesn't mean that you wanted to put it out. You know,
yeah,
like
facts.
You know,
like,
sometimes
I don't even know what the fuck he wants.
Sometimes you could record something and be like, maybe I just want to keep that for me and maybe show my girl, but I don't want to put that on something like, you know, like, so they don't know that. They don't know what he wanted to put out. Like he recorded it, that's his voice, but you don't know if he wanted it to be on the radio.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah,
and that's the thing.
That's what made me feel weird about Juice WRLD's album.
Because his shit is popping.
Yeah,
his shit is worldwide right now, and he don't even know.
Wanted all, because they say he makes like 6 songs a day.
Yeah,
when he records.
And his newest album has a lot. Like, he talks a lot about God and the devil.
So it's
and
like, did he really want to have that?
Yeah, I wonder if that was
out, or was that just a bunch of songs that he made? You know.
I mean, yeah.
And he was going to pick from them, you know? I don't know.
I would be pissed if, like, you released everything I've ever
But
made.
maybe he had, like, a good group of people around him, and, like, he was, like, telling him along the way, like, yeah, this one going to be on the album.
Hope so.
Yeah, I like this one. And they kind of was like, yeah, we're going to put these
hope
ones,
so.
And then we're going to let all the other shit, stay.
Hope so. But I just know that when money's involved, people not going to make the right decisions.
No, I don't even know what Juice WRLD's song.
That Lucid Dreams. Yeah. When I love you, when they think when I hate you, when I wanna get you, and I can't forget you.
You listen to the radio? Or you just listen to like
said and done. I know you are the one listening to my heart instead of my head.
That one song.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I had to get the words.
All right.
That's the only song I know.
You gave my heart break.
Right.
That's how you know. Yeah, bro.
That bitch was good.
Other than that,
and then he got sued for that song.
You know something I don't understand? Like, well, I'm saying I don't understand, but I don't even know an NBA YoungBoy song at all.
You talking about that?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm Gucci Man in 2006. Oh, they got it.
I don't know a Gucci. I mean, I don't know an NBA YoungBoy song at all. That's,
you sure, bro?
Literally, I don't.
Yeah, probably not.
My whip costs money. I ain't lying.
He don't know that. Nope. That ain't even big yet.
Nope.
You'd have to go back to like. You'd have to give him like. Hold up. You'd have to give him like.
I don't know NBA YoungBoy.
You gotta play that old shit.
So what do you know about him? Because you brought his name up.
I don't know nothing.
Do you know
y'all said something about him a little while.
Do you know Kanye?
Yeah, he know Kanye.
I'll pull this motherfucking
right.
Nigga said, do you know Kanye?
Hey, but they got some guys that'll get mad at you for thinking they don't know about YoungBoy.
I don't even know who that is, bro. Like.
Some people, no, but I'm saying like some people.
But I don't know no songs. Like,
well, I'm saying they got kids that would like get offended about YoungBoy, but then not know nothing about Kanye. Like there's a whole generation now that probably don't even know about all of Kanye's work, but know every word to every YoungBoy song.
Yeah. See, I mean, you know, I'm so far out on the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what not too long ago. Well, I guess it was night before last or last night. I'm listening to that Lil Flip stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's what that was what was going on whenever, you know, I guess you would call it kind of the Houston movement when the Screw and Chop was going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what was happening when I was young.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know who Lil Flip is, kind of. You know. What
I don't know. I don't know much. I know the name.
Like Lil Flip. Shit, I can't even think. Was that? But I mean, like Big Pokey, all kind of stuff. Bro, Houston was where it was at whenever I was a kid.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Houston's still lit.
It was like, for those
Yeah,
Did we
so,
take another break or we good?
I don't think we need to. You want to?
I think we said that a couple minutes.
I was just gonna say like one thing about music and like I've been thinking about it a lot because I think back when I was like I don't know younger, like in my teens, like 16, 17.
It's like 3 years ago.
No, I'm 23. It was like 6 years ago.
About 6 years.
6 years ago. Yeah, a little bit. But no. What I'm trying to say is
This is good shit, man.
like I used to always say like when I grow up I'm gonna continue to listen to what the new music is when I grow up, and I'm never gonna reach a point where I like the artist that I like.
That's what you're trying to say?
Relevant. Yeah. So I figured you didn't say. I thought you said relevant. I thought you said it right.
I said relevant.
No.
I didn't say relevant.
You said relevant.
Whatever. We'll see.
He
But
said relevant.
yeah,
I ain't
we'll
an
see.
English major, but
But anyway, I thought I was gonna want to stay relevant, whenever I was younger, and I just feel like with every year that passes, I get more and more stubborn about what I want to listen to, and I can just tell that by that time, by the time I'm in my 40s or something, I'm just probably gonna stick to the shit that I know, and I'm probably gonna give up on that idea.
Bro, fuck that relevant shit.
So I mean, it's real difficult. I ain't gonna say it's difficult.
I'm not gonna talk down. I'm not gonna talk down on the new generation.
So many people now, bro.
But that's like with the NBA YoungBoy stuff. Like, I don't know it because nobody that I know is listening like that.
Yeah, right. Do you call it trash?
I don't know. I don't know.
Good for you. My uncle calls everything.
It's not like you got something against him. It's just like, bro, I don't got no reason to listen to you.
I'm gonna say this too, dude. So I mean, this ain't whatever the hell, but so Dink at work, one of the guys that I work with, I was at his house, and one of the guys was somebody that was one of his friends was bashing rap music. So I grew up on rap music. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Oh, this and blah blah blah, what rap music," and so I kind of took it to heart. I'm like, dude, rap music ain't got nothing to do with what kids are doing today. It's all on a person. You know what I'm saying? I said, so what about the video games? They playing these whatever video game kind of stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. We just had this conversation last podcast.
So literally, this dude was like, "Oh, video games, blah blah blah." So I'm not one to throw around who I am or what you know what I'm saying? But I was like, so last time I checked, I'm the only person in this room with a college education. And I'm the only one that grew up on rap music. So how can you tell me that listening to rap music, right, that determined what my future was or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's what, and the guy that I was at his house, he backed me because it's true. You know what I'm saying? You can't base that.
You can't blame somebody else for anything that you did.
Right. I mean,
that's a decision that you made for your circumstances.
Right. It's all in your mind.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
You can't just say that rap music made somebody do this or do that.
And you can't say fucking Grand Theft Auto made somebody kill somebody, bro.
Correct.
You can't say that, bro.
Correct. You know what I mean?
And in the same vein, you can't say that church made somebody a good person.
Exactly.
That is correct.
Exactly, bro. Because
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like a couple of the girls that I knew whose daddy was preachers, they the worst girls I knew.
That's the worst ones, bro, because they so sheltered.
Right,
bro, you can't control nobody's spirit.
And I've seen it happen a lot, and we probably all experienced a little bit of that even growing up. Like you see a lot of preachers and a lot of people who Bible toting motherfuckers, they preach and preach and preach. And then as a kid, if you preaching something and you're not living by it, I don't know better as a kid to distinguish the two. So I'm just gonna say, fuck religion.
Correct.
And I remember feeling like that as a kid. I had to kind of come back to my own idea of God and my own faith.
Yeah, it's on what
I had
you
to come
believe,
back to it.
right.
But I remember as a kid watching people preach and be hypocrites made me not want to be a part of it at all.
Exactly, because you see that their actions not matching up with what they're saying,
Yeah,
and that's
so-
scaring you away from it.
Yeah, as a kid, I'm like, oh, it must be the religion making them be bad people, but it's
Right.
really just the fact that they bad people and they covering
In
it
general,
up
right.
with they
With going to church, that's what so many people believe. Like if I go to church, I'm whatever.
I'm saved no matter what. Like
That ain't how that's rolled.
no.
You still need to serve God. You still need to keep your intentions right.
And you know that, bro. Like
That's just what people think, though.
It's so silly that people trick themselves into thinking they good person.
But like, it's okay because like the pastors really make them believe that.
That's what's crazy.
And that's the worst part,
How can you? But
and they know that's wrong, and they still kind of
people are
kind of
so
feed into
easily
it.
influenced.
Yeah.
That's what. So that's one of the
As long as you pay your tithes, you are
I hate to be
saved
like
in
that,
the
bro.
Lord's name.
But a lot of people are so easily influenced about what somebody says or what somebody does. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell, man?
Mm-hmm.
How did that person brainwash you to that point?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
And good people are actually, they end up being in that kind of predicament. It's like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
I thought you were smarter than that, and
Yeah.
you over here giving
Yeah,
Joe
'cause-
Blow preacher $20,000 a year
Exactly.
because they influence you to do this.
Just because you think you saved through them.
Bro, money ain't gonna buy you on the
You
next
can't,
level. You know
bro.
what I'm
You
saying?
can't pay nothing to get
Dog.
to heaven.
The craziest shit is when you see them televangelists on the TV and they like,
Bruh.
God sent me here to tell you that we just need $50,000 more and we will all be saved.
All right,
Oh, he got knocked out. Who is that?
I don't know that dude. You
Bro,
can't
that
see
is
his
not.
face
Why he
either.
laying right
Bro,
there?
that's not out of the year. I don't care what nobody say.
Hold
Oh
up.
my
We got-
God.
I wanna-
he killed
It might
him.
be.
I want to commentate
worst-
this. I don't know who these. He looked like
The worst not
21,
folded.
22,
He's
24.
yeah.
Bro, that's not going to
The
the
He's
year.
worst, the
Sad
worst
one.
knockout ever though is Zab Judah, bro. When that dude knocked Zab Judah out and that dude got up, and he ain't know where he was.
He
at.
didn't know what the fuck he was
then-
doing there.
And then he was like,
said,
he
"Wait,
was
I gotta
mad
go to
because they
work."
called the fight. How you
Right.
get mad because they called?
He don't.
That's
He
when you
not.
know you got knocked out.
That's when you act.
Bro, we didn't even start the fight yet, huh?
Yeah,
What y'all mean? This shit over, bro. I was just getting ready.
Right. Did not just
Bro, you
step in
didn't
the
know you
ring.
just got fucked up.
They wiped his whole memory of the whole 3 rounds before
did
that.
He hit with the Men in Black.
yeah. That's exactly what
Crazy.
like. You gang, reset, bro. That's what.
Bro, knockouts. That kind of scares me about knockouts. The fact that you could do that to a person's brain.
Ooh, he fucking him up.
What is this like?
Ooh.
These are knockouts of the year. These dudes like.
Boom! He hit him with the fake. Oh yeah, he hard.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's
ain't hard.
He nice as
Inoue.
fuck, bro. He nice as fuck.
Defeats
Oh, he no look at his ass.
Jason Maloney.
Oh yeah, he eating him up.
7th round TKO to retain
He quick as shit.
the ring bantamweight titles. What the hell is bantamweight? Is that underneath featherweight?
Yeah, that's small.
Yeah, that's little bitty.
Bro.
That's like the smallest weight.
You could be under featherweight?
Yeah.
What is a bantam?
Them dudes
I
probably.
think that's like 100, 110. Something like that. I think feather like 120, 130.
What the hell is
Bantamweight.
that?
Yeah, look at the shorts, bro.
Yeah.
They're so big on them.
It's like 110 for bantam.
Dude, they
They
small.
little bitty.
They eating these motherfuckers up, boy.
Oh, he got back
Don't
acne
underestimate
like a
them cats,
bitch.
Them motherfuckers got hands, boy.
Right.
They'll rough you up, son. Don't let that.
Ooh, we got any more topics to cover?
Oh yeah, we got Antonio Brown and UGK, man.
All right, once I restart the camera, we talk about it.
I want turkey.
Boxing is crazy.
Boxing is fake.
Boxing is so funny. Like once you like after MMA, like seeing how they fight in MMA, you realize boxing is so like it's kind of childish because we just trying to hit each other in the head as hard as possible instead of like all the other shit. Look,
Bruh.
they just taking
Honestly,
turns,
bro,
taking
I
turns going at
respect
the
boxing
head.
more than MMA. You know how hard it is to really square with a nigga and only use your fucking hands.
Boxing
A lot of
is
people
very
can kick a
tactical,
motherfucker like.
Yeah, boxing is very tactical, bro. There was a
I respect
old dude
boxing.
called Larry Holmes, bro. So he was known for the jab. Like he would jab the fuck out of you. And I mean, you know, a jab is just like.
Yep.
Oh no, that's the most annoying
the quickest
shit.
jab.
I would rather somebody with a good knockout than a good jab.
He weigh you down, boy.
Jab you to death, dude. Like he won titles off of that. Like literally.
Like that is probably that's probably more interrupting to your psyche whenever you're trying to fight and you just keep getting jabbed and stunned over and over again. Like I'd rather just get knocked out, or I'd rather just look out for the big punch and just be ready for that instead of just these jabs hitting me left and right. Like, bro,
that's how I don't even. Ali was
I would just get frustrated. Be like,
Muhammad
nah,
Ali
bro,
wasn't like this big ass, strong ass dude that just knock you out in one punch. Like throughout the fight, he just fucking boom, boom, boom. Like little combos on your ass like throughout the fight, bro.
That's hard, and that takes patience and like that takes real skill to like piece somebody down instead of, you know. I was having this conversation the other day. Like Tyson was just the most powerful, and he was fast and powerful, and he was everything he needed to be to just take someone out in the first round. But I think that if he didn't have all of that just human power, like manpower, he probably wouldn't have been that great of a boxer.
Yeah,
I think it's true though. He kind of just overpowered instead of
he was just strong.
Yeah, and he was very intimidating too. He's like a lot of guys
just like crazy, you know.
Yeah, a lot of guys was like
you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah. But he was y'all been keeping up with him recently, like on his podcast and stuff like
he's
that.
Supposed to be making a comeback and shit.
Yeah, but he talks about back in the day when he used to box. He says that he was.
He used to be nervous too. He said he was pretend like he was.
Yeah, he said he was living in fear. Like he was so scared to lose. Which is why he didn't handle loss very well. As soon as he started losing, his life
his whole career,
I mean, he couldn't even not be an alcoholic. Like he just became an alcoholic, started spending all his money, whatever was his situation with women. I don't know. I don't know how what that was, but because that's court dealings. But I don't know.
I mean, bro, like when you feel like you're on the top of the world for so long, it's like, bro, when you fall off, it's like.
Yeah, he riding that ego. Yeah, when you ride your ego like that, as soon as someone strips it from under you, you spiral it.
Dude, it was crazy. I mean, y'all wasn't alive at that time.
I wish I fucking was. Imagine being alive during Tyson and Michael Jordan at the same time.
I was really young, with the Tyson deals. Like, we would be at one of my daddy's buddy's house or whatever, dude. And, like, literally, you go to the bathroom and you miss the fucking fight. So we paid like $60, $50 for the fight.
Yeah, they was betting on the time that he would knock someone out.
Some bitch went to the bathroom. You missed the whole fight.
Imagine you about to fight Tyson and you realize and you hear that people are betting on whether they're gonna knock you out in the first 10 seconds or the second 10 seconds. It's like wait, so nobody
knock you out in like 30 seconds.
Wait,
or like
so
15.
none of y'all bet that I was gonna win.
So nobody y'all thought I was gonna make it to the first round.
Everybody's just betting on when I'm gonna lose.
Crazy.
So I'm not even on the winning side. Okay.
Ain't nobody betting on you to win, except the one that's looking to win big.
Right, on some dumb shit.
Then I'm gonna put $5 up and I'm gonna win all this money.
I wonder who. I want to know if somebody bet on Holyfield on that first round, that first fight that they had.
Dude, one of my favorite.
I'm pretty sure people would bet on Holyfield.
Oh, probably. I would think so. But like today, boxing ain't what it was. Whenever I was younger, so to say.
The money ain't there.
One of my favorite boxers. I can't never think of his first name, but his last name is Maorga. And he used to he'd be like drinking beer, smoking cigars, like before the fight. Mm-hmm. But what his deal was, so he had stamina. So what he would do is he played mind game, and what he would do, he come out there throwing bolos, son. Like I'm talking about, like going after it, like from the get go. Yeah. So if you had it in your mind to where I'm gonna box him, so if a cat come out there just throwing all he got at you. You gonna do the same thing, and they wear themselves out, and he got more stamina than them. So in the long run, he ended up beating their ass because they didn't wear themselves out trying to fight.
Yeah, it's a good skill to be able to.
They ain't boxing, you know what I mean? Yeah. They trying to fight. You know?
Taking punches is a skill too, because if you could take enough punches, then he gonna get tired. He gonna be like, damn, like.
Right.
Can't get him out of here.
You gotta be real.
But the best thing is like a Muhammad Ali or like a Floyd. Imagine how frustrating and how much you probably just want to quit when you're fighting Floyd Mayweather and you can't even touch him. You keep on throwing your hands out there and nothing is connecting. I would just be like, nah,
it's
bro.
Like nothing's solid.
Nah,
it's
bro.
Like he's all going off his...
When you playing Call of Duty and you just like your aim is so off and you just missing every shot, you're like, fuck this. I don't even want to play no more.
Because I can't even get you.
Like,
I'm just like, back up.
Yeah, get out of there, bro.
Are y'all old enough to know who Roy Jones Jr. was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roy Jones was a beast. So,
Yeah.
Because he was like, I
Yeah,
mean,
he was a very technical boxer too.
he was like that, but he was, like a bragging. Like he'd be, put his hand behind his back and get up in your face, and then you still can't hit that dude.
That's fucked up.
And, or you hit it, you swing and you miss, and then he fucking punch and knock your ass out. You're like, what the fuck, dude? He was.
That's a risky game to play, though.
Roy Jones Jr. is probably one of the best ever at like
the cocky shit. Yeah, I seen it. Like when I watched his highlights, he was very like.
Do you think boxing is the hardest sport?
Boxing is very difficult.
The hardest sport is probably
what's the
something
hardest
stupid.
sport?
It's probably just like
I don't know, man.
freaking golf or something.
Like the hardest? Nah, golf is easy. I golf. But
Yeah, maybe.
what's the hardest sport?
I mean, it ain't.
The most
Boxing's
difficult to
very
excel
difficult,
at.
dude. You know.
Just look at who has the list.
I mean, so it depends on what your opinion is of what art is.
Yeah.
How much time it takes to really get good at it?
Golf is probably the fucking worst.
Golf is easy, bro.
I fucking suck, bro. I hit the ball and I hit the ball like in front of me. Like
you hit the ball and you hit the ball in front.
Not out in front of me. I'm talking about like physically.
Oh yeah, golf is hard, dude.
I mean,
if you hitting the ball and you hitting the ball,
yeah, like what the fuck is going on?
We go to Top Golf. I hit the wall. Like literally, I was.
You was swinging that motherfucker.
No, it was the second stall from the end, bro. You wouldn't even there when
I was with you when you hit that motherfucker.
But that ain't even the bad stuff, dude. I'm telling you, I went with my ex-wife cousin, bro, and bro, we was there. We was the second bay from the wall.
Oh, you did some
So
more
literally,
crazy.
I hit the wall. Like
oh yeah, you
that's
tripping
in front of you. I'm like, God damn, I'm glad ain't nobody in that other bay.
I'm glad I ain't killed him,
man. Dude.
Oh yeah. You
But then,
tripping,
like, whenever I started not giving a shit, it was fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy.
Try, but it's not easy. Whenever you try, if you're trying.
What about tennis?
Good, I think golf is the most difficult sport.
Okay.
I'm just
That's
fair. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm sure there's some sports that
real.
are like real, like you gotta think really hard. Like they're not even that athletic. I can't think of it right now, but I don't know.
Like some water polo.
they got sports we don't even know
Yeah,
about.
maybe.
Dude, I watched this thing on freaking Amazon. Maybe not Amazon. It might have been Netflix.
Well, cheerleading.
No, bro. I don't know what country it is, but they take a dead goat.
Oh, I know what you're talking
You
about.
seen that? And they throw it in.
I
Like
heard
a
of that. I ain't watched the show though, but I know what you're talking about.
Like they riding horses,
and they gotta throw the goat
they
in
gotta
the
throw the
goal or
goat
some
in the
shit.
middle thing or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, no.
God,
That's some crazy shit, man.
So they got
That ain't a real sport.
they got a rugby
What
though that's like
organization
next
does
level.
that?
Like rugby ain't.
Oh my god,
Like,
rugby is probably the hardest sport.
These dudes are actually literally like
physically,
like fighting. Like I mean, literally, these dudes square up and fight during the rugby match. I'm just, bro. It's
just like fuck you, bro.
it's like all in,
Like
bro.
fuck the ball, bro.
Put the ball down.
I don't want to hear nothing else.
It's fuck crazy, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean, how do you like when there's that much physical contact with no pads? You gotta just
start
expect
fighting,
guys
bro.
to just get mad and just start
Bro,
throwing balls, bro.
dude, you need to watch this. This is,
And I wonder if their organizations
It's on Netflix?
test for drugs.
it's on Netflix.
I'm gonna watch that motherfucker tonight, bro.
It's like a rugby documentary.
No, it's this documentary about these different sports, but that was like the
rugby.
first one.
That was one of the main
It's like,
ones.
I mean,
yeah.
it's like rugby, but it's lit. I'm telling you, dude, literally, they fighting. They like literally squaring up boxing. It's crazy.
I would love to see that.
Fuck the
I
game,
would
bro. I
love to
want
see
to fight, bro.
I need to see that video of that.
Should be
So.
1-1.
Crazy.
I don't even care no more, man.
Imagine just squared up.
Man,
and they
bro,
probably
how y'all
learned
feel about that dude who like started swinging on that Saints cornerback? Bro?
I was just thinking about that. His punch was ugly too.
Bro,
That shit was
like-
wild.
He was just mad.
He was
bro.
pissed.
And dude was just like, bro, you really hit me?
Right. Like, bro, like, first off, why would you do that? Because we got helmets and pads.
Like, bro, like, what do you do?
You're not even hurting me.
Like,
you're just getting yourself in trouble. You're not even hurting me,
he was looking at the fucking referee like, bro, why is he hitting me?
Like, whoa, what is going on?
That was crazy, man.
He didn't want to fight him, bro. He didn't want to.
Like, you know, you
His
just hear,
teammate had to come and help him because he didn't want to fight. He was like, bro, like, you're tripping. Like,
Oh, that was
swinging at somebody's helmet is crazy.
bro, that's you gotta be mad to be punching somebody.
That's what I'm
with
thinking.
A
Like,
on.
that not a thought crossed your mind, bro. Like, the whole world is watching, and you just doing something that dumb.
And then he want to come back and lie, talking about, yeah, he spit in my face and he said something offensive to me, or like
we got
he said some
cameras.
dumb shit. To
We got
come
cameras.
Yeah, he said some dumb shit.
before,
Yeah, he
bro.
said he spit in my
How
face.
you
I don't know
lie?
about
They
the
got
spitting,
cameras
yeah.
you could see
Yeah.
if that happened or not.
Cause what NFL player gonna spit in your face? Nobody about to spit in your face on camera, bro. Like what?
This ain't the
Ain't no
WNBA.
But it wasn't.
You could see all of that, bro. If that really happened, they would have showed that. Somebody spitting in your face.
Right.
Who spit in your face?
You gotta come up with something.
There's so many cameras on this game, bro. Nobody about to get away with that.
Like, bro, just man up to it. Yeah, I don't know. I was tripping. Like, just do that.
Just say you was mad at him.
No, he was mad.
Whatever, son.
Trying to get
Just
back
own
in.
up to it. Now you got a 2-game suspension for lying. Dumbass.
Hey guys, any closing remarks? You think we good, or you got another thing to talk about?
The Saints gonna win, even though Antonio Brown.
Hell yeah,
back.
Saints gonna win. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm gonna say the Saints win.
I
Gonna
hope
say that.
they win. How about that?
Sounds a little weak to me. I would just
They got a lot
put your
of
foot
talent on the
down.
other side, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
They
be
do
honest.
got a lot of talent. I ain't gonna cap. They definitely a better team than when we played them before.
Right. They
Yeah.
are a different team now.
Yeah,
I would
it's a whole
definitely
different
say that,
team.
so.
Right.
Not that I want us to lose or anything like that, you know what I mean? But
I know.
just being honest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cool to be realistic.
It's
but
crazy how much they've grown, like as a team since we played them.
Yeah, I want to.
It's kind of scary because I feel like we the same.
Taco Bell sounds good. I'm gonna get that shit right now. Closing remarks. Yeah, like we said, live in the present. The future don't exist. The past don't exist. Just worry about what you got to do right now, and I promise you, you're not gonna be anxious if you're good at doing that shit. You got to practice it a little bit.
Yeah,
It's not
And
that.
if you
It's not that
building-
easy to
if you
do it the
building
first time.
something, don't worry about how much you can build in the next month or the next year. Just take every day and see how can you improve what you're doing each day. And then when that year come, you're going to look back and you're like, damn, I really done came a long fucking way.
Your only competition is yourself. Thank you so much, Steve. You're gonna be in the frame.
That sucks.
People,
You gonna be
That's what it is, I guess.
yeah, it is what it is, and I'm sure we're gonna get a whole bunch of. Cause you was a great guest. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people that like you, and probably ask for you to come back. So, if they ask for you to come back, would you?
Possibly.
Possibly. All right. I hope we have fun. I have fun.
Uncertain.
I mean,
I'm old,
I mean,
bro.
you're really not saying much. Like, possibly, it does mean that
I mean,
anything is possible.
Wait,
I'm
there's a weight smaller than Bethune weight.
Batam weight,
They got a straw weight.
straw weight, bro. Nah, son, no straw weight, bro.
Straw weight. Look,
Straw weight. It's
What's your
girls.
straw boat? What's your straw boat?
They probably like in the 90s.
That's chicks, bro.
Oh,
They probably
probably bad.
They
I
probably
mean,
get down.
That's tomorrow.
They probably bad
turn
at
them
fighting.
sort of.
Bye.
find it
Love y'all. That was
I mean,
episode 19. Peace,
probably
Nybird.
sexy as hell.
Get you a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. Come DM us, please. Thank you. Bye.
My sweatshirt.